This is Naveen Ganglani of Raptor.com, and today we'll be talking with Filipino-American college player Raffy Verano, who's going to be playing for the Ateneo Blue Eagles this UAP season. Raffy, how are you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. What you up to today?
Nothing. Just a bit training and relaxed.
Yeah.
Rest up.
Awesome. So before we ask questions about you committing to Ateneo and you becoming a Blue Eagle this September, the first thing that I think people want to know is, have you ever been to the Philippines? What do you know about the Philippines since you know you grew up in California? And how excited are you to be living here over the next few years?
Sadly, I haven't been to the Philippines to say, and I know that's kind of bad on my part. But to say I'm very excited, to start a new chapter of my life, to experience everything, to learn about my heritage. So everything would be new and eye-opening for me.
Awesome. So now maybe we could go a little more into the Ateneo aspect. As I can see, you're wearing your Blue Eagle T-shirt right now. How was the recruitment process like? Like, did you always know you were going to go to Ateneo? Was it something you decided like just a few months before until you made the announcement? Could you walk us through how it went?
The recruitment process was eye-opening to me a little bit. It was always in the back of my head, having the option to go, but I also wanted to see if I can expand here. But in the back of my head, I kind of knew I was gonna head towards home, and it was just a great experience being recruited by one of the top schools out there, and given the opportunity to play.
So you looked into possibly playing for Division One or Division Two schools in the NCAA there as well.
Yeah, a little bit.
Were there other schools in the States that were interested, if you don't mind us asking?
There was a couple here, but I just felt Ateneo was a better fit for me educational wise.
Yeah, so would you say that picking Ateneo, the main factor into that was the education, or was it the basketball program, or were there other aspects to that as well?
To me, it was educationally and to meet new people, to meet new faces and all that.
Have you decided on what degree you're gonna take up when you get here to Ateneo?
I have not. I've been discussing with my parents
Yeah.
of what I should be taking.
Yeah, well, okay, so if you don't mind, like us drifting from the topic a bit, were there other schools here in the Philippines that were also interested, like the other UAP rivals of Ateneo maybe, who called you up, who asked if you were interested in joining their universities instead?
My mom has mentioned a couple, but I don't recall
Yeah.
as what schools or nothing much. But I kind of just kept my main focus on Ateneo.
So, what do you know about the campus so far and the life of being an Ateneo student? Like, has Coach Tab or the team manager told you anything about it?
They told me a lot. They told me it would be tough to manage time, but as a person that goes harder in the books than in the gym, I should be fine. And I heard the people are very nice and friendly, which is a great sign, to make new friends, and the environment there is just great.
Speaking of the head coach, Tab Baldwin, he's also besides being the head coach of the Blue Eagles, he's also the head coach of the Philippine national basketball team in the country. So did that play a factor? Like, how big of a factor did it play that you could play for the national team head coach in college?
I played a factor in my decision, but I also wanted to focus on school and the state of now. Like, if I have the opportunity to play for the national team, then it would be great, and I would take that offer.
Well, you see, when you look at Coach Tab Baldwin's social media accounts like Instagram or Twitter, he's posted pictures of you committing to the school. So he seems really excited to have you on board for the upcoming season. Could you tell us more about how your conversations with Coach Tab have been like? What have you guys talked about? Like, has he told you how he plans to use you when you become a rookie this season or stuff of that matter?
He told me a lot. He told me a lot about how he's trying to develop the team, trying to make it more of a leadership kind of role. And I think the rest was kind of more casual. I asked about how the school was, how the teammates were, just trying to get a feel for everything.
Ateneo this year, besides you, because you do play the guard and forward position, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So Ateneo's recruits this year has quite a lot of guards actually. Quite a few have already committed, like Tyler Tio, like Jolo Mendoza. So that sort of competition for playing time, especially since you're all going to be rookies, is it something that excites you? Is it something you look forward to? Is it something that makes you nervous of sorts?
Oh no, it's actually exciting.
Yeah.
It was great. I heard that. So it gives more competition and competitiveness in everyone in practice, and we just get everyone better. That's what it's all about.
One of the traditions of being a Blue Eagle in the UAP is the championship or bust expectations that Ateneo usually faces. So, looking at your resume here, that what you've accomplished while you were a high school player, it seems like you were able to win quite a few titles before you're going to be coming here. So, would you say that you're used to that heavy expectations on the shoulders of a title or bust team?
I would say a little bit, but most of the time we were kind of looked down as underdogs. So it just gave me motivation to win more. So the expectation is there.
See, now that you won't really be known more of an underdog since you'll be playing for Ateneo, which is usually a favorite. So, do you think it will be weird, like taking the 360-degree turn when you come here?
Yeah, it would be definitely weird and something to get used to.
When you committed to the Blue Eagles, one of the quickest people to tweet you or congratulate you was a former Blue Eagle, Kiefer Ravenna. I think he sent you a tweet and you replied. So, does that mean that you and Kiefer have talked even when he was still playing with the Blue Eagles? And how close are you guys? And do you plan on working out with him when you get here?
We weren't as close. We met through the impact training over at Vegas, and and then we just exchanged some words. It was a great honor to play and guard him as through the training, and I look forward to working out with everybody out there.
You are listed at 6'3", if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes.
Oh, and what position do you think you'll be most comfortable playing when you get here to the Philippines?
Most comfortable position. I would say 3, maybe.
The
three,
small
3
forward.
to 4.
Yeah.
Small forward if needed.
But you can also
Yes.
play some point guard and shooting guard.
Yes.
And one of the things that was lauded about your abilities is how versatile you are. So, just thinking about your skill set, what do you think you can contribute the quickest right away once you start playing college ball here?
I think definitely hustle and rebounding. I think I can contribute in a little bit of shooting as well.
So you don't really see yourself necessarily as a scorer right away.
I'll do whatever it takes to get a W and help my team and coaching staff.
Now going back to leaving the States for the Philippines, do you think how difficult of a transition do you think it will be, especially since you've been there your entire life? Because the lifestyles are very different, obviously.
Yeah, it'll be a huge transition for me, but like I said, I'm very, very open to new experiences and to experience everything. And hopefully I can adjust really quick so I don't have to get worried or anything or homesick as much.
Are your parents coming with you as well when you move here?
My mom is, yes.
Your mom is, and you'll be staying near Ateneo, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. Besides, obviously, the education and the basketball portion of coming to the Philippines, what other things are you really most looking forward to? Like specifically, like that you've heard you want to try out, or places you want to go to, and stuff of that matter.
Well, one thing I really would want to do is head to a beach, to be honest.
Yeah.
I heard it's very beautiful and nice and relaxing. So I think that would be one of the top things right now.
So you're gonna.
And then the food.
The food. Have you tried any Filipino food in the past?
Yeah, I have. I love Filipino food. But my mom and dad were telling me that it's way different over there compared to here.
I mean, the beaches in LA in California must be pretty good as well, but you're looking forward to the ones here.
Yeah, I mean, the beaches here are just I mean, I don't know. I don't really go to the beach here as often, and when I do, it's kind of too crowded and too kind of polluted, I may say.
So give us like a preview of how your usual day like goes by. How do you do your workouts? Like, do you lift in the morning then shoot some jump shots in the afternoon, or do you alternate day by day? How do you go by your process?
Oh yeah, I would wake up in the morning and lift, and then after that I'll rest a little bit, and then I'll shoot, and then the next day I would heavy lift, take the day off, the next day off to rest, and then I would shoot the next 2 days, and then repeat process.
What have you heard about the UAAP here in the Philippines in terms of how the participation of the crowd, how passionate the fans are? Like, what have you been told about it, and does that excite you or does that make you nervous as well?
It excites me, and it's a bit nerve-wracking, to be honest. I haven't really dealt with crowds as big as coliseums being filled, but it's definitely exciting. It's definitely exciting.
All right, before we let you go, can you give us like a prediction of how well you think you're gonna do in your rookie year, and what can you promise the fans of the Blue Eagles who are eager to watch you play and come to the Philippines?
I think I'll be doing well. I mean, I'll stick to my roots, and let's see. And then I just promise I'll try my hardest for you guys to win another championship through my years here at Ateneo.
Awesome. All right, I think we're good to go. All right, thanks for joining us, Raffy.
All right, thank you for having me.
Appreciate it, man. So that was just a conversation with Raffy Verano, the upcoming rookie of the Ateneo Blue Eagles. He's going to be coming here in September in time for the UAP season from California. And by the looks of things, he's ready to contribute right away to head coach Sab Baldwin in Ateneo. This is Naveen Ganglani. Thanks for watching.